Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a set of updates for you guys. We have a lot of different platforms that we're in, as you guys probably already know, and a lot going on with them. This week is going to be packed with different Zooms, different launches, things that are going on. So, wanted to just give you a round of updates. We'll talk about what's happening, things I'm excited about, things that I might not be too excited about. We'll talk about some of these different platforms that are going through some changes. So, I'll run through the whole menu of platforms, guys. We'll give you a bunch of stuff. So, that being said, let me start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. Certainly not giving you any type of advice on this video. If you're going to get into any of these platforms, guys, just know that there is risk involved. Okay. There's no such thing as a risk-free, guaranteed platform in this space. So there's going to be risk. Some platforms are riskier than others, but make no mistake about it, they all carry risk. So do your own research, do your own due diligence. If you're going to get in, only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay. Risk capital only. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below in the link tree. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, lots going on, guys. It's been a pretty crazy, exciting, hectic, uh, drama-filled last couple of days. So, again, let's talk about global aid before we get into some of these other platforms that we're in. Let's talk a little bit about global aid. I posted an update in our Telegram yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, you can go ahead and check it out. But this one was, it went viral really, really fast, and then it kind of crashed and burned because, again, I think, the people or the person who did the math when they were putting together this contract, they definitely dropped the ball because, again, it was just not sustainable. Not that these things are long-term sustaining anyway, but it just seemed like it definitely could have ran longer. I was hoping it was going to run longer. I thought it would run longer, but it only ran for about, again, I don't know the exact date it started. I was told that it was out for a week before I got in, and I was in for like 3 days. So, you know, some people say it's been out for a week. Some people say it's been out for 10 or 11 days. Either way, it was a short run, um, because, once people started to hit that blue diamond rank, I don't think there was anybody above blue diamond yet. Maybe, outside of, the owners who probably had the first pack. But when people started to hit that blue diamond rank, it started to get really crazy because that blue diamond, you do the math and you look at how much was being paid out daily, not even counting affiliate commissions, just how much was being paid out daily from the packs. It was like 53 or $55 a day on a $50 one-time purchase pack. I mean, that's just insane, right? So, needless to say, what happened was I think it was Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, on Saturday, I started to notice that the contract balance started to decline, right? I think it was at over 230,000. Then it dropped down to like 211,000. And I was like, oh, okay, it's dropping a little bit. Maybe it'll come back up. Kind of bounced around a little bit. And then it started to just gradually decline. And then, late at night, I was like, okay, it's under 200,000 now. So it went from 200,000. It wasn't late at night. It was in the evening at some point. It was at 230,000, dropped down under 200,000. And then it was just, every time I checked, it just kept on dropping and dropping and dropping. I think it went down to 160, then 130. And then I was like, oh man, I don't think it's going to make it, another couple of hours. So, needless to say, long story short, there's no B&B in the contract at this point, because again, people were withdrawing. And, what's amazing to me is there's still people buying packs, or, yesterday there were still a lot of people buying packs. It kind of slowed down today, I believe. Uh, I think there is still some people still buying packs. Let me see here. If I scroll down a little bit, yeah, there's 323 packs bought today. Now, the latest update is that they took away the ability to claim. Okay, so you can't claim right now, and that's why when you look at the contract seems to be growing a little bit. Obviously, when people are purchasing packs and the ability to claim and withdraw isn't there anymore, of course, the logical thing is going to the most logical thing that's going to happen is the contract is going to continue to grow. So I think the latest update is they're going to be relaunching a V2, a version 2 of this platform. I think tomorrow, which is Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, they're going to be doing a Zoom. They're going to be going over, what they're going to be doing. I think just right out the gate, I think one of the things that they're going to be doing is they're going to be taking out or not taking out wholly, but definitely reducing the matching bonus. They're probably going to reduce the upfront bonus, and then they're going to make it harder to rank up and hit these different ranks. The threshold to rank up is going to be spread a little bit more, which I wish that's how it was with the original one, because we probably would be having a different conversation right now. That contract would probably still be running, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Again, I'm going to take a look at it. I don't know if I'm going to jump in or not, but I'm going to take a look at it. It would have to make total sense all around for me to jump back into this thing, because typically when you have a contract like this that gets depleted, if they try to launch it back up again, a lot of times it just doesn't really take off, or maybe it does take off and maybe it's a little bit, the magic isn't there anymore, so to speak, right? I could be wrong, right? There's been a couple of things that I've gotten involved with where, it took off again. I can think of one right off of the top of my head, probably about a couple of years ago. So it's happened before, but we'll see what happens. Again, they would have to do something about withdrawals. They would have to find a way to build up this balance again, because again, there's just there's a lot of people just waiting to spam that withdraw button as soon as it goes live. So anything that goes in here, I would imagine, is going to get withdrawn right away. So it's going to be very hard to build up that contract balance unless they do something, like stopping the withdrawals, stopping the payouts, right? Letting this thing build for a week or two or three or what have you, and then doing something about the withdrawals, maybe putting some limits on it. So again, we'll see what they come out with tomorrow, and kind of judge it from there. But you can see, this thing has been, it was wild. It really was. Obviously, couple of takeaways, with this thing is there is definitely a demographic for this type of project, for this type of platform. The fact that it went so viral so fast, it was definitely an attractive offer for a lot of people. So, one takeaway is there's definitely a room in this space for this type of platform. The other thing is you need to get in early. Like there's a couple of you guys that waited until the third day that I was talking about this for you to get in. When we get in, that's when you should get in. There's no other way to put it, right? I hate how that sounds, but when we get in, that's when you should get in. When we get in and you get in 3 days later, maybe with some platforms it's okay. Platforms that are a little bit more sustainable, it's okay to do that. Platforms like this, when we first came out, we said, hey, we don't know how long this is going to run. It's a $50 offer. Just get in. Just pull the trigger, right? I mean, waiting 3 days on a $50 decision. Anyone that got in, when I put out a video, if you got in, you not only broke even, but you were in profit. That's just, if I take away all the affiliate commissions that we made here, and we just look at what we made on the packs, I would have made more than what I put in. Right now, I had over 100 packs, right? So again, we'll see what these guys come out with. Very, very interesting to say the least, man. It was definitely an exciting, drama-filled last couple of days. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what they come out with. So, tomorrow we'll find out what it is. I'll post an update in our Telegram. Make sure you're plugged in over there. And we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Well, this is the contract, by the way, if I didn't show that. I think I did already, but yeah, this is the contract. You can, check the contract yourself. Just go ahead and there's a link down here where it says contract. You can click that and you can see what's happening over here. But right now you cannot withdraw. Okay. I guess you can purchase some packs. It might be the team that's purchasing packs right now, because I know for a lot of people they're kind of waiting to see what happens. What I would recommend you do, even though I don't give recommendations or advice, but don't buy any packs right now. Okay. If you want to let other people buy packs, but don't buy any packs right now. I would hate for you to come in here, throw, $50 or $100 or whatever it is to buy a pack right now, and you just see you don't make it back. All right. So don't buy any packs right now. Let's find out what they're going to say, then assess it from there and decide what's what. But right now, don't buy any packs in this thing. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Lots to unpack is there, I know. Let's talk a little bit about Infinity Pi. Let me switch over my wallet. Okay. All right. So Infinity Pi, this is a new platform. Okay. It's set to launch October 20th. I think October 20th is when the DAO ends, the 1.0, and then 21st is when it officially launches. Okay, that's when the mining machines will get turned on. We're going to start to receive our daily passive payouts. Okay, right now, if you get in, you're going to be locked at 1% a day. If you get in later, then you might get 0.7%, 0.8, 0.9. That's what you're probably going to get per day. But right now, regardless of what miner size you come in at, you're going to get locked in at 1% a day. It pays out 1% a day until you hit 360%. So again, 3.6x of what you put in. And of course, we're going to get paid in Infinity Pi tokens. Okay, you look at what the price of the tokens are doing right now. As I'm making this video, it is at just about to cross over 15 cents, guys. It's probably going to cross over 15 cents today. So again, that'll be 15,000% growth since it launched just under a month ago. It started off at 0.001 cent. Now it's just about, it's about to cross over the 15 cent mark. That's huge, right? It hasn't even launched yet. It's already at 15,000%. When this thing takes off and it launches, it's going to be wild. Imagine getting paid in a token that's going up in price like this. Of course, no guarantees. I don't have a crystal ball and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen later on. But if you just look at what's happened over the last month, the growth has been, it's been astronomical, right? I mean, 15,000% growth in a bear market. It's wild. Okay, so again, go check out the PDF. It'll break everything down. I've posted a few PDFs inside of our Telegram already. So again, go in there, check out the PDF. You can see the infinite loop that they have of profit and why I think this is going to continue to go up. And again, the cool thing about these tokens is you cannot buy them anywhere. If you want these tokens, you have to mine them. You have to get a miner. And you can, of course, you can sell them on PancakeSwap, but you can't buy it. If you try to buy these tokens on PancakeSwap, there's 100% burn fee. So you're not going to get any tokens. You're going to just donate your funds. You're just going to donate your funds to the platform, but you're not going to get any tokens. The only way to get these tokens is by mining them. And again, I think that's powerful because we've been in a couple of different platforms before. Let me refresh this. We've been in a couple of different platforms before where their native token, you could just buy them on some exchange, right? So what would people do? When other people were using the platform properly and they were, mining these tokens, other people were just buying them outright and then dumping them as soon as the price went up a little bit. It just kills the platform, right? So again, with this, the one thing that attracted me to this, not the one thing, there's a couple things, but one thing that really attracted me to this was the fact that no one can buy these tokens. I said, okay, finally, I think these guys got it right? So again, you can get right now a $10 miner. You can get a $500 miner. You can get a 2,000. I came in at the 5,000 because that just gives you the most perks. Right now, if you lock in and purchase a miner right now, not only will you lock in the 1%, you'll get gifted bonus tokens. You'll get up to 3 shares of the global claim fee. You'll get grandfathered in and locked into, a rank, V1, V2, V3, no volume requirement. I mean, I can go on and on. So yeah, go ahead. And again, it's on Binance Smart Chain. Go ahead and get you a miner and get prepared because this thing is launching this month. Okay. All right. Enough about that. Let's go ahead and talk about the next platform. Let me switch over to my wallet once again. I got a ton of wallets here. Let me switch out my wallet. Let's talk about L7 DEX, right? Let's take a look at the LSD price right now. Again, the LSD is the growth token for this platform. There's two tokens. There's LUSD, which is a stable coin, and then there's LSD, which is their growth token. Okay. If you mint an NFT and you stake that NFT, you start to receive up to 1.5% a day staking profits, right? 7 days a week. Those staking profits are paid to you in LUSD. That's your stable coin. And then if you take your LUSD and restake it again for 1.5% a day, you'll receive LSD. Now, do you have to stake it for LSD? No, you can just swap it out for USDT if you want, withdraw it out. But if you stake it for LSD, you get paid in these growth tokens, which of course you can swap out for USDT as well. But you can see here the price continues to go up. It's just a nice chart. This is the last 30 days. It only shows 30 days. But the chart is, organic growth, nice and steady, nothing crazy. It's not going up 20 or 30 bucks a day like we've seen in the past. Anytime a coin pumps like that, yes, it's fun. There's a lot of FOMO. It's exciting, but they can crash pretty hard, right? This one is just steady growth, right? This has been out for, I guess, 90 days or so. And when it first came out, the LSD price was 10 cents. Now it's at $2.16. So it's over 20x from the original price. I mean, it's doing its thing, right? So again, this one here just continues to perform. You can grab your staking profits right here. You can actually, unstake your tokens and swap them out right on the exchange tab and swap them out for USDT and then just withdraw it out to your wallet. Let me refresh here. The site is quirky. I will tell you that. There's a lot of refreshing that I do on the site. But the site is working. Withdrawals are working. Did a withdrawal, came through. Everything seems to be working fine. So right now you can see here, it's not populating right here, but I'll be able to see what I have in there, and then I'll go ahead and withdraw it. If I go to my assets, yeah, this is where you would go ahead and claim your USDT. So I might do a standalone video for this one. But anyway, that's L7 DEX. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the price of LSD. All right, let's talk about BNB acceleration model. This is an ROI DApp, came out a little while ago. And you can see I have a 1.1 BNB that I can withdraw. Again, this one here, the contract is just kind of holding steady right now. Had a nice bump last week. Was it last week or the week before? There was like 50 plus BNB that came in a matter of like 3 or 4 days. Since then, it's just kind of been holding steady. But the platform is paying. As you can see here, I'm already close to that 250% mark. I'm at 213% because what you put in, you'll continue to earn until you hit 250%. Okay, the baseline that you'll make per day is 1.5%. Depending on how much BNB you put in, that can go up all the way up to 2.5% a day. The baseline is 1.5% a day, 7 days a week until you earn 250%. So again, this is another one that's working right now. Contract is kind of just, I don't know if it's holding steady there. We'll see what happens, but yeah, this one is paying. All right. So if you want to check this out, right now there is 148 BNB in the contract. Okay. All right. Let's talk a little bit about BitSports. This one here, it's Monday. So what does that mean? You need to turn on your bot. Okay. If you don't turn on your bot today, because every Monday you got to turn on your bot in your back office, then for the week, you're only going to earn 0.3% on your package, on your membership. If you turn it on, then you can earn up to 2.4%, right? Depending on, how much you deposit, but you could earn up to 2.4% per day, 5 days a week. Again, it's passive payouts, okay, have been great. I have a max membership, which is a $10,000 deposit or above. And it's been averaging about 2% a day for the longest time, right? It's been around 2% a day for the longest time. In fact, over the weekend, it was a strong payout. I forgot to post this in my Telegram, but on Saturday, the max membership paid out 2.03%. And then yesterday, which was Sunday, the max membership paid out 2.15%. So even though I say it's an average of 2%, a lot of times it's above that, right? Sometimes it'll be a little bit under, but on average, 2% a day, 5 days a week, that's 10% a week. That's 40% a month. This is still one of the more aggressive paying platforms, and it's been out for 6 months. So again, get in where you fit in. If you can't get into a max membership, the elite, That's doing solid as well. The Pro membership is doing solid as well. Pro membership on Saturday paid 1.33%. Yesterday paid out 1.55%. So again, even if you can't get into a max membership, the other memberships are solid as well. So anyway, that's BitSports. Again, I'll do a standalone video for this one. Lots of ways you can earn with this with the affiliate side, but passively, it's been a monster for sure. Tomorrow, which is the 10th, we can withdraw out from our P-Wallet, because again, you can withdraw from your P-Wallet every 10 days. Your E-Wallet, which is your affiliate commissions, you can withdraw from every single day. So this one here, doing its thing. All right, let's talk real quick about my DH Life. Again, they really want to be ahead of the compliance curve, so they don't want us showing our back office. Okay, so I'm not going to go ahead and log in here, but this one here is set to launch, within the next 30 days as well. Once this thing publicly launches, a lot of the different products in the back office will go live. The wholesale travel portal, the discount directory, all of the different educational products, it's going to go live. And again, this one here has been working great. Saturday, okay, this past Saturday, hopefully you did your withdrawal request, and they'll process it today. So again, withdrawals get processed on Mondays. Within 24 to 40 hours, you'll have it in your USDT TRC20 wallet. I believe you can get a faster withdrawal if you use some of their other options. In the US only, they have the option to, I think, do Cash App, also do Zelle if you do that. I don't think they do Venmo just yet. But there's other options. But if you just withdraw USDT TRC20 like myself, expect it to hit your wallet address tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay. But this one's great. I mean, I'm super stoked about the launch for this one. They're going to be rolling out some enhancements to the affiliate compensation plan. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. If you want to get into this one, I will leave a link down below. My Dana, again, this is another platform that's just performing, continuing to do its thing. This one you can earn 25% a month. There's an affiliate side to this as well. But this one here just keeps, again, it's performing, it's doing its thing. They just crossed over their first 30 days. In that time period, 5,000 members came in. So there's definitely momentum with this particular platform. So if you want to check this out, again, I'll put it in the link tree and you can create your account. All right, guys, real quick, Agross, this one's been out for about 3 weeks now. Pays out on Fridays. You can come in on Friday, you can withdraw, you can purchase another slot, package, plan, whatever you want to call it. But this one here has been doing its thing. Again, it's just really just taken off right now. It hasn't really hit mass momentum yet. But that's when you want to get in, right? It's just getting started. And if you qualify for Silver Director, I believe that's still going on right now. If you qualify for Silver Director, you can win a trip to check out their office in Turkey, meet with their team, check out the plantation, just a whole bit. They did a leadership event where they flew a bunch of people in already. So the second one you can qualify for. And the quick update for this one is I've had a few people say, hey, this Australian company that they're affiliated with, is there any type of certificate that we can look at? They just uploaded the certificate in the back office. Okay, so you can check out the certificate of registration. They just uploaded it in the back office. You can check this out. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I mean, these certificates, I don't really look into too much because, again, I've been with a lot of different platforms that show their certificates and platforms still went sideways. So I take these certificates with a grain of salt. I don't really pay too much mind to it. But some of you guys have messaged me numerous times saying, hey, is there anything we can look at about that Australian company that they're affiliated with? So they uploaded it in the back office. You can check it out right now and, have at it. But yeah, that's Agross. Just a real quick update for them. Elar, just a quick reminder, you do have to go into your phone app every day, every 24 hours to click that launch button to reactivate the following 24 hours payout, passive payout. So again, just a quick reminder for that. This one's just coming off, getting off the ground. It's a week old, right? Literally launched about a week ago. So this one's just getting started. Okay, so you can mine these tokens, and if they appreciate in price, it could be pretty big. Okay, even if they don't appreciate in price, you can still mine these tokens. You can take these tokens and swap it out for USDT right in their back office, withdraw out to your USDT wallet. So again, this is a brand new project. I think this can be a long-term play. That's one of the questions I kept asking is, hey, is this a long-term play? They said, yeah, we have products. We're going to be launching a blockchain. All of this is going to go live in December. So this is, we're looking long-term. This is not something we want to launch and be gone in 30 days. Okay. We have long-term plans and we put the foundation in place for us to have, things happen over the course of the next couple of months. So we'll see what happens. Some of the products that they're coming out with starting in December, I believe in December, every month thereafter, they're launching a new app. And some of these products are pretty cool. So check out my initial review video. I go over those different products in there. This one right here is launching on the 15th. So in 6 days, next weekend, this one is going to be going live. Okay. So this was a brand new platform. You can create an account, but you can't make a deposit. So again, you can create your account, be ready for it when it goes live. This one you can earn passively 20 to 40% a month until you hit 300%. If you decide to build a team, you can earn until you hit 400%. I believe it's 400%. But just passive, on the passive side, you never introduce this to anybody, 20 to 40% a month until you earn 300%. And again, that's pretty solid. So everything is set in place. I believe right now they're just kind of working on the website a little bit. But this one is going to be supposedly they have real traders behind this. And, they want to make all of that, open. You can actually watch the trades. There's a site that they give. I can't give it right now because it hasn't launched, but there's a site that you can come in and you can actually see the trades that they're doing. So they want to be as transparent as possible. So we'll see. I like to get into things brand new, as you guys know. This one here hasn't even launched yet, but you can create your account. So go ahead and do that. 101 Moneymaker. This is another platform that's still working. I did a withdrawal request yesterday, hit my wallet today. So just a heads up. Some of you guys have asked, hey, is that thing still paying? Yes, it's still paying. So you can check this out. All right, guys. Real quick, these two platforms, GS Partners. As you guys know, there was, or may not know, I don't know if you've been keeping up, but there's a couple of changes that they made to the platform. They incurred some losses over the last couple of weeks, over the last couple of months, actually. And because of those losses, they have to make some adjustments to the platform. Now, they made some adjustments last week. In my last update video, my last Friday recap video, I said, hey, I'm not really happy with those adjustments. They've since, not because I made that video, but they've since adjusted those adjustments. Okay. They've adjusted those adjustments. Right now, if you do anything on the exchange, if you're withdrawing from your block folios and your certificates and you go to the exchange, you're only going to get 75% of the value of the convertible euro. The other 25%, a portion of that goes into kind of like an escrow fund for yourself. I think they're calling it the MRP or the MSP or the MRP. I'm going to do a standalone video for this, by the way, because it's just a lot to unpackage in a minute or two. And I'm just trying to give you some micro updates. So I'm going to go over that in a standalone video. But you get a portion of it in this fund that you can withdraw later. Okay. So again, they're doing this to kind of make up for some of their losses. So we can still withdraw. Withdrawals are still working. You can still withdraw from your block folios. The whole bit. Platform is working the same. But there's a 25%. I'm going to call it a fee, even though it's not a fee. I'm going to call it a fee for using the exchange. Now, two ways you can look at it. You can say, you know what, I don't like that, and I hate that, and I don't want to do anything with this platform, and that's fine. Okay, I totally understand. Or you can say, hey, you know what, at least we can still withdraw. I mean, these guys could have, it could have been much different, right? Like they could have shut off withdrawals, and we could have seen a repeat of what we've seen with some of these other platforms over the last couple of weeks, where they said, hey, we're not going to withdraw. We're going to shut down for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. They didn't do that. They said, look, we're going to go ahead and you could still withdraw, do what you still do on the site, but a portion of that 25%, you're going to have to withdraw it later down the road. And, they put a couple of changes like that. So I love the fact that we can still withdraw. I want to keep it real with you guys, okay? I love the fact, because I'm making a lot of money with this platform, okay, before the changes. I love the fact that I can still withdraw. But all the details of these changes, we'll go over on a standalone video. I believe we are doing a team Zoom that's going to cover all of it. So if we get all those details, I'll just post a Zoom and you can check it out for yourself, the changes, and then see what you're going to do with this platform. But yeah, I mean, the good news is we can still withdraw. Anyway, we'll talk about it in our standalone video. The last bit of news is a little bit on the Debtbox. As you guys know, they had some challenges. Again, I'll probably do a standalone video for this because it's way too much to package in 60 seconds. But yeah, they've had some issues over the last couple of weeks, couple of months. Not them, not them having issues, but they've had some things happen with them, unfortunately. But some of those things have been, not the whole thing, but some of those things have been overturned. And since then, we've seen the tokens, just kind of go parabolic, right? So again, they've regained access to their funds, their assets, they've regained control of their company. All of these are a good thing. What does that mean for the future? We don't know yet. We don't know. I'm still kind of waiting for an update. I'm going to get on the horn with my upline, find out what's going on exactly from him, what his thoughts are. But just interesting, I posted the tokens the other day, and all of them were skyrocketing after the news came out that the TRO against these guys were overthrown. The judge threw it out. So we'll talk about that more. Again, too much to unpackage in this video, but did want to touch on this because we do have a lot of people. We have almost 1,300 people on our team in the Debtbox, or not the Debtbox, but in IEX Global. So, I know a lot of you guys might be looking for an update. It's good news. It's good news, okay? But we'll see what happens moving forward. In what capacity is anything going to happen to the platform? Are they going to incorporate some of these products back? I don't know. I don't know any of these things. They've since relaunched with a whole new set of products, and they're doing well. These guys are doing well. So there was never an issue on IEX Global's part. It was really the Debtbox that ran into some issues, and then IEX Global got sucked into it because they were the marketing arm for the Debtbox. But you got to remember, IEX Global is a separate company. They were out for 2 years and doing well before they even formed a partnership with IEX with the Debtbox. So again, like I said, too much to unpackage in this video. This video is already, it's already super long right now. I'm going to end it right here. We'll talk about this probably more in our Telegram, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, lots of exciting stuff, guys. Again, what's first and foremost, I guess, is the Zoom for tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, for global aid. Let's see what these guys are coming out with, and then decide from there what's going to happen. Because it was fun. The contract itself, it looks like the devs, they know how to build a contract. Okay, it's just that the math wasn't mathing, right? The math wasn't just right, especially when it could have worked when there was a few people at Blue Diamond. I don't think these guys were ready for what happened, the viralness, and just a whole gang of people hitting Blue Diamond just put too much stress on the contract. So let's see what changes these guys make, and see what happens from there. Anyway, that's it, guys. Start off the week with a bunch of updates. Again, these platforms all carry some form of risk, so do your own research, do your own due diligence. If you're going to get in, only put in what you can afford to lose, guys, and then make it a point to pull out your seed capital ASAP, because the most ideal situation of being with these platforms is being in house money, pulling out your initial, being in profit, playing with profit. But if something were to go sideways, you've already pulled out your capital. So essentially, you removed the risk, if that makes sense. All right, guys, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.